Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Mwanga and all commissioners and senior staff from the Malawi Police Service, heads of diplomatic missions accredited to Malawi, and also all heads of observer missions present here. Let me also welcome the heads of ministries, departments and agents from the government side. Let me also welcome the members of the civil society organizations and all accredited observers present here, and also representatives of all political parties that are here. And in a special way, let me welcome all members of the press. This morning, the Commission is here to give an update regarding the tallying and the transmission of results of the election that took place yesterday. So I'll be inviting the chairperson of the Malawi Electoral Commission to give us the statement from the Malawi Electoral Commission, first in English, thereafter in Chichewa. Honorable Chairperson.
One day post-polling. This morning, the Commission is here to give an update regarding the results tallying process, explain in simple terms the electoral process for determining a winner in the presidential election and winners in the parliamentary and local government elections, and the expectations from the conduct of the contestants in the period when results are being compiled. I'll first start with the update on results management. At this stage, results from polling stations across the country are being collected, and the forms are being physically transmitted to the constituency tally centers in all councils. The electronic transmission will commence at the constituency tally centers as earlier indicated. As at 11 a.m. this morning, this is the status of retrieving results from polling stations to the constituency tally centers. Chitipa District completed, Karonga District in progress, Karonga Town in progress, Rumpi District in progress, Zimba District in progress, Zuzu City completed, Nkatabe District in progress, Likoma District in progress, Nkotakota in progress, Kasungu District in progress, Kasungu Municipality in progress, Nchisi in progress, Dowa in progress, Salima completed, Nchinji in progress, Lilongwe District in progress, Lilongwe City completed, Dedza in progress, Nchewu in progress, Mangochi District completed, Mangochi Town completed, Balaka completed, Machinga completed, Zomba District in progress, Zomba City in progress, Shiladzulu completed, Palombe completed, Mulanje in progress, Blantyre District in progress, Blantyre City in progress, Neno completed, Mwanza in progress, Cholo in progress, Luchenza completed, Chikwawa in progress, and Nsanje in progress. As the results continue to be compiled and verified, the Commission is calling upon all contestants, their supporters, and indeed the general public to remain patient and calm. The period of results processing is often highly sensitive, and the conduct of candidates plays a crucial role in maintaining peace and confidence in the process. Candidates are therefore being urged to respect the procedures, avoid making premature claims of victory, and to wait for the official announcement of results from the Commission. This collective discipline will help ensure that the outcome of the election is accepted by all and that the country remains united as it awaits the final declaration of results. Allow us to talk about parallel voting tabulation and tallying. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst various stakeholders are free to conduct their own parallel tallying, the Commission continues to urge for discipline and meticulousness in their work. Elections are serious business and stakeholders should refrain from throwing into the public domain crude and rudimentary calculations. The public is also urged to consider everything shared as unofficial until the final results are released and declared by the Commission. As a reminder, the mandate to declare a winner in an election rests with the Commission. It will be the results of the Commission that will determine who is declared a winner in all the 3 elections. Allow us to unpack the process for determining a winner in the presidential election. For the parliamentary and local government election, the winners are determined using the first past the post system. That is, whoever gets the greatest number of votes wins the election. However, for the presidential election, it is a different process. The law provides that the winner should get more than 50% of the valid votes that have been cast. On this, we need to be cautious on how the 50% is being calculated. Some tend to use the total number of registered voters, and others focus on the total votes cast. However, we wish to emphasize that it is the total valid cast figure that is used, not total votes cast, but total valid votes. In other words, for one to win the presidential election, the number 1 candidate should amass more votes than the sum of the rest of the 16 candidates. In terms of the period for declaration of winners, in accordance with Section 99 of the Presidential, Parliamentary and Local Government Elections Act, the Commission shall announce the results of the presidential election within 8 days, for the parliamentary election within 14 days, and for the local government election within 21 days from the closure of polling, that is yesterday, 16 September. These timelines have been designed to ensure that the Commission has adequate time to verify, audit, and authenticate all results before they are made official. We are therefore strongly urging the public to exercise patience and to wait for the Commission to release the official and credible results once all procedural processes have been completed and comply in full compliance of the law. The Commission will not hurry the results management process just because some political party leaders and candidates are piling pressure for the release of the results. Each and every vote counts and will be subject to due process to ensure its validity and credibility. Talking about security during the results processing period, we wish to emphasize that security during this crucial period of results counting and transmission remains very tight and well coordinated. The Commission is working closely with the Malawi Police Service and the Malawi Defense Force and other security agencies to ensure that all tallying centers across the country are safe, secure, and operating without interruption. We are aware that emotions can run high as the nation eagerly awaits the outcome of the election. However, allow us to make this very clear. Any individual or group that attempts to perpetrate violence, intimidate officials, or disrupt the smooth counting and transmission of results will be dealt with firmly and swiftly in accordance with the law. Security officers have been deployed in sufficient numbers, and both the police and the defense force are on high alert to respond to any threats. We are urging all political parties, candidates and their supporters to exercise restraint, patience and to respect the due processes. The security measures in place are not only to protect the integrity of the vote, but also to safeguard the rights of every Malawian. Together, let us ensure that peace prevails as we await the final outcome. Yesterday, we had the issue of Iyembe ward in Karonga. We now wish to give an update on this matter. The Commission received a complaint from Mr. Adrian Masimbi, a duly nominated independent candidate for election as councillor in Iyembe ward, Karonga Songwe constituency. The complaint was to the effect that his name had been omitted from the ballot paper for the ward. The Commission was further informed by the constituency returning officer and has indeed confirmed that Ms. Margaret Mwakalinga, a candidate for Muvi wa Chirungamo Revolutionary Party, was also omitted, despite having been duly nominated. Upon inquiry, the Commission has established the following. Mr. Adrian Masimbi's name was inadvertently omitted during the configuration of photographs for the ballot paper, and Ms. Margaret Mwakalinga's nomination was inadvertently omitted during the generation of the ballot paper templates. In view of these findings, the Commission has resolved to cancel the local government election in Iyembe ward. A by-election will be conducted in accordance with the law in the same manner as if a vacancy had arisen. The Commission also wishes to highlight that this is an isolated case which has occurred only in one ward out of the 509 wards subject of the election. The Commission is taking this matter seriously and will continue with the internal inquiries to completely establish how the omissions occurred. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us now to make an appeal for peace and calm. During this waiting period, we are appealing for peace and calm across the country. Elections are a competition, but at the heart of this process is the unity and stability of our nation. Let us remember that Malawi is bigger than individual ambitions, and as such, we must guard our peace jealously as we await the official results of the Commission and afterwards. We wish to remind all political parties, candidates and their supporters that they should not overstep the Commission's authority and make incorrect claims or false claims of being in the knowledge of the results before they are officially announced. As we work on the results determination, the Commission would like to make the following specific appeals. Political leaders should refrain from stirring public pressure against the Commission to release the results without considering the due process. Political leaders should refrain from making political statements that can stir unfavorable orientation of the public towards the Commission and its processes. Leaders should not utter statements that will make people live in fear and discomfort. It is the expectation of the Commission that all political leaders will avoid making statements that may be understood as implying victory prior to the official announcement of the results. The Commission has provided adequate result sheets at every polling stream so that every party and candidate representative should get a copy. These are self-carbonated copies. If representatives encounter a presiding officer or a returning officer who is refusing to give them a copy of the results, they should immediately report to the constituency returning officer or the council district or district returning officer or to the Malawi Electoral Commission immediately. Without infringing on media freedoms and freedom of expression, the Commission wishes to advise media houses to refrain from providing platforms to utterances that can disturb public order and create insolence. As we close, we also wish to mention that we have received a few complaints this far that the Commission is deliberating on and will provide an update next time we're having another briefing. For now, we thank you for listening, and we continue to urge for peace and calm as we await the results management process. God bless you and God bless Malawi.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.